price on my head. Burned every bridge, left the past for dead. Whispers like poison, cold steel in my spine. Trust is a bullet and I'm the last line. Crack of a shot of lightning in my veins, chasing shadows down these blood-stained plains. Whiskey on the wire, burning through the night. Fast hands and cold eyes, ready for the fight. No salvation here, just the grit and the fire. Walking the line with whiskey on the wire. Betrayed by the ones who swore they'd stand, left me bleeding dry in a ruthless land. But the ghost in my soul won't ever expire. Fuel for the fight, whiskey on the wire. Dark skies open, thunder shakes the ground. I'm the storm coming with no mercy found. Whiskey on the wire, burning through the night. Fast hands and cold eyes, ready for the fight. No salvation here, just the grit and the fire. Walking the line with whiskey on the wire. One last draw, one last breath, riding hard through a dance with death. No turning back, no peace to find, just the edge of a razor and the ties that bind. Whiskey on the wire, burning through the night. Fast hands and cold eyes, ready for the fight. No salvation here, just the grit and the fire. Walking the line with whiskey on the wire. He came down the mountain with fire in his hand, eyes like lightning, voice like a marching band. Wore a preacher's coat, but it smoked at the seams. Said, I see what's coming in bullet dreams. He don't speak much, just draws a line. Says, cross it, son, and you'll bleed in time. The town folks whisper, the brave ride wide, 'cause the prophet shoots before you decide. He's the black powder prophet, pistol proud, says you fade out loud, then lays you down. Preaching with a barrel of gospel and lead, every word he speaks leaves someone dead. He don't run, he don't bluff it, don't test the black powder prophet. They called him mad when the sheriff fell, said God ain't speaking through guns and shells. But every outlaw that laugh got dropped, he names you, counts down, and the hammer pops. No one saw him sleep, no one knew his past, just stories drawn in smoke and flash. Some say he died in a holy war, now he walks the west, that'll never score. He's the black powder prophet, pistol proud, says you fade out loud, then lays you down. Preaching with a barrel of gospel and lead, every word he speaks the black powder prophet. Bang goes a sermon shot through the crowd. He don't save souls, he just reads them out loud. Fire in the chamber, smoke in the sky. You hear your name, you're gonna die. Last night a gang came 5 men strong. We stepped out slow, just humming a song. Named each sinner, marked the hour, then lit the sky with black powder power. Now his cross is where the dust still sways in a prophet walk in the judgment days. No halo, no book, just a smoking gun, and the names of the dead when the day is done. He's the black powder prophet, pistol proud, says your fate out loud, then lays you down. Preaching with a barrel of gospel and lead. Every word he speaks leaves someone dead. He don't run, he don't bluff it. Don't test the black powder prophet. Don't aim to scare, just to end it. Where the vultures fly, he's a silhouette against a blood-red sky. A bounty man with smoke in his tread. Every town he leaves is painted in red. He don't ride for gold or grace, just a sound of spurs and a faceless chase. The devil gave him those boots to wear. Now the ground he walks turns into prayer. Hear the jingle, that's your time. Hellspurs ring in the midnight crime. No heaven deals are made. He rides with fire and unmarked grave. Smoke for eyes, brimstone strike. When the Hellspurs sing, there's no place to hide. He once had love and name a town, but they burned it all to bring him down. Left him dying in the burning sage. The devil came and turned the page. One chance left, the demon said, your soul for theirs, paint the west in red. He took the deal, strapped the iron tight. Now he hunts like thunder through the night. Hear the jingle, that's your time. Hellspurs ring in the midnight grime. No heaven awaits, no deals are made. He rides with fire and an unmarked grave. Smoke for eyes, brimstone strike. When the Hellspurs sing, there's no place to hide. Iron falls where shadows crawl. No prayers left when the damned men call. Ash to ash and dust to black. The hunter rides, he won't turn back. Coyotes run, bullets fly, but he don't shun. Spurs light up like a forge alive. Every soul he takes, the flames revive. Hear the jingle, that's your time. Hellspurs ring in the midnight crime. No heaven awaits, no deals are made. He rides with fire and unmarked grave. Smoke for eyes, brimstone strike. There's no place to hide. Boots of vengeance, soul of ash. He don't bleed and he don't crash. Ride if you must, but know what it buys. Hellspurs burn till the last man.
drags his reins. Once wore a star on his chest, now it's gone. Ashes of honor paint a path of wrong.
Boot heels kick dirt where he left his shame. Ghosts of the guilty call out his name. Chamber empty, but his aim stays true. He chases nightmares no man should pursue. Everyone at posters, a mirror stare, shows the man he was
And the man who's there.
Scars on the red dust trail, blood on hands that once prevailed. He's firing bullets at the man he used to be, a lawless hunt for his own memory. When the shadows fall, he'll face the tale of a star turned center on red dust trail.
He left a girl back in Dry Creek Town, promised her sunrise, now he's lost and bound. Takes bounties for coins, maybe a chance to atone, but every dollar's stained with a heart of stone.
Saloon door swing with each step he takes, eyes in the corners, judge every breath he makes. He's the hand that once swore to keep them safe, now a specter of vengeance, no saving grace. Leather and lid forge his devil's creed, hunting lawbreakers is how he believes. Scars on the red dust trail, blood on hands that once prevailed. He's firing bullets at the man he used to be, a lawless hunt for his own memory. When the shadows fall, he'll face the tale of a star turned center on red dust trail.
Once I guided the lost back to light, now I draw iron to silence the night. Can a man outrun the justice he gives, or is redemption buried where mercy lives?
Scars on the red dust trail, blood on hands that once prevailed. He's firing bullets at the man he used to be, a lawless hunt for his own memory. When the shadows fall, he'll face the tale of a star turned center on red dust trail. No star can shine through crimson air, only echoes remain on a red dust trail.
Out where the vultures circle low and the canyon wind don't ever blow, he wrote with blood on his broken name, left towns in silence, set hearts to flame. He was a man once flesh and bone, lost in the night with a soul alone. Made a deal where the shadows moan, now he burns down roads he used to roam. Now he rides flames on the reins, ashes fall like haunted rain. No grave can hold, no sin can hide, he's a fire in the dark, the devil's guide. Rider in smoke, eyes burning wide, bringing hell with him, no place to hide. Oh! poison breaks, and every shot seals another fate. The guilty shake, the wicked run, but there ain't no dusk and there ain't no sun. Just the heat and the screaming sky. When that engine howls, someone's gonna die. Now he rides flames on the reins, ashes fall like haunted rain. No grave can hold, no sin can hide. He's the fire in the dark, the devil's guide. Rider in smoke, eyes burning wide, bringing hell with him, no place to hide. You prayed for mercy too late, my friend. The fire don't forgive, it just ends. He ain't a man, he's the sin you fed. Now he rides where the angels tread. Church bell cracked, preacher fled. Every town he rides leaves dead. Crosses burn and moonlit dirt. He's the curse, the scream, the final hurt. Bones don't break, they just combust. He don't forget and he don't trust. One more soul, one last spark, then he fades again into the dark. Now he rides flames on the reins, ashes fall like haunted rain. No grave can hold, no sin can hide. He's the fire in the dark, the devil's guide. Rider in smoke, eyes burning wide, bringing hell with him, no place to hide. Now he rides justice in chains, sins cry loud in the roaring flames. He don't speak, but you'll hear the sound of vengeance riding, coming down. Rider in smoke, no mercy inside. He's a storm you called, now run, don't fight.
Old boots echo through a dying town, star on his chest, face carved in frown. He kept the devils from crossing the line, till one night fate pulled the spine from time. Outlaws tried to bury him deep, left him bleeding in the canyon steep. But the moon turned red and the ground went dry. Now he's back with flame in his eye. He's a red moon sheriff, blood in his eye, keeps the peace till the dead rise high. Iron in his hand, fire in his throat. When the sky bleeds red, you'll see his ghost. Law don't sleep and the curse don't lie. Right or repent, you're bound to die. By daylight he walks like a man of God, but the mark on his neck says he's outlawed. Swore an oath with a silver blade, now justice burns and the choice is made. Silver bullets in a bone grip gun, he hunts the wicked till the setting sun. But when the moon climbs out too full, he becomes the beast that he used to call. He's a red moon sheriff, blood in his eye, keeps the peace till the dead rise high. Iron in his hand, fire in his throat. When the sky bleeds red, you'll see his ghost. Law don't sleep and the curse don't lie. Right or repent, you're bound to die. Used to ride for right and wrong, now he rides where both belong. Don't cross him when the sky goes red, or
be counting bullets with the dead.
You can hide in the church, pray with your gun. You can scream to the wind, you can try to run, but the sheriff don't bleed and he don't speak. He just draws fast when the red moon peaks. He's the red moon sheriff, blood in his eye, keeps the peace till the dead rise high. Iron in his hand, fire in his throat. When the sky bleeds red, you'll see his goat. He was justice once, now his fate's reply. Don't beg forgiveness, just say goodbye. Red moon sheriff, justice gone wild. He's the price you pay when mercy dies.
Singing through Hell's Canyon Gate, a deck of cards and a copper slate. Eyes like flint, fortune's fickle friend. Every wager placed, he'd break and bend. Saloon door slammed at the click of the wheels. Whiskey sour breath, grin stained with steel. They said he never lost, but they never knew. He played against ghosts no man could subdue. He felt the stairs cut through his veins, haunted by luck that only brings change. Cards in the devil's hand. Jack Red Sullivan dared to stare at the table where his heart laid bare. Cards like snakes, they coiled and hissed, each flip a promise, each fold a twist. He'd won a town, then lost his name, counted his blessings in shattered claim. But when midnight struck, the cards would burn, and whispered debts he could never return. Luck's a liar with a burning grin, and every score means the real game. Big stealing with the devil's hand, poker face carved from cracked land. Every ace brings another hell, a soul priced in dust no one can sell. Under lantern light, his fate's unplanned, blood-soaked cards in the devil's hand. Seven sins and a crowded grave, every chip of life I couldn't save. When the deck bleeds black and gold, no mortal peace, no hand to hold. Sinner dealt the devil's hand. I rode with the brothers, packed out and strong, chased the gold and the
boys and turned friends into foes. One pulled the trigger and left me where the cold wind blows.
Shot down in the desert, they left me to die, buried under shadows, under an empty sky. They put me down, cold in the ground. Shovels rang, but I made no sound. I clawed through mud, through blood and lies. Now I'm the man they buried twice.
Woke up in darkness, breath shallow and weak. The world was still turning, but my future looked bleak. With every aching bone I swore a vow that night to drag them to hell for the wrong and the spite.
No angels came calling, no saviors lied, just a grit in my teeth and the will to fight. They put me down, cold in the ground. Shovels rang, but I made no sound. I clawed through mud, through blood and lies. Now I'm the man they buried twice.
One by one I hunted, no mercy or truce, but the last one left was my own blood, my noose. Brother's betrayal ran deeper than pain. I pulled the trigger and broke my own chain.
They put me down, cold in the ground. Shovels rang, but I made no sound. I clawed through mud, through blood and lies. Now I'm the man they buried twice. Buried once in the dirt and dust, buried twice in a brother's trust. The dead don't forgive and the living pay. I'm the man they buried twice. I'm the price they'll never escape.
Under copper skies, her father tended land. Storm clouds rolling like a guilty man. A freight train's whistle cut the air in two. Sold her kin's birthright for a payday due. Barn door splintered at the crack of dawn. Gunshots answered prayers before they were gone. She woke to ash where her world had stood, clutching her mother's shawl. There'd be no more good. She held tight to grief, kept the embers alive, swore the earth would swallow them if and a serpent's grin. Said, ain't no man ever held me right. They hold too tight, they burn too bright. He was just driftwood on a breeze, looking for shade, maybe some peace. But her kiss was fire, her touch was lead, and every word she spoke felt better unsaid. Now he's marked like cattle sold in her hand, branded by love, by the devil's brand. Thought she was heaven in a desert dress, turns out she's death with a warm caress. In every town she rides from the leaves of gray. He's just one more heart she couldn't save. Goodbye etched in lipstick red on a whiskey glass. Sorry, love, I don't ever last. He rode hard with a bloodstained vow to find her tracks and put her down. But every bar's just smoking myth, a tale of man she kissed and left in mist. Now he's marked like cattle sold in her hand, branded by love, by the devil's brand. In a desert dress, turns out she's death with a warm caress. And every town she rides from the leaves of gray. He's just one more heart she couldn't save. Skin, she don't need bullets to break a man, just a look, a lie, and a gentle hand. He's marked like cattle sold in her hand, burned to the bone with a dead man's brand. She don't shoot, she don't stab, but when she's gone, all you have's a hole in your chest, a curse in your name, and a place in the dirt for love's cruel game.